Seen this bad girl at the store, she like a honey bun. She brown skin bad, man, she like a honey bun. So I had to hit her with the, where you from?
Attention, real American patriots. Yuno Miles is broke and crashing out.
Right.
Kill yourself and your daughter.
I had every intention today of making a normal video, the stuff that I usually do, you know, collecting lyrics and then making a recipe with them, which I certainly will still do. But I had to bring this to your attention as it seems like he's in dire straits at the time and he could use your support. Over the past couple days, we've learned via his YouTube channel that he has made no bread, no juice, no paper off of any of his content, including his feature on the recent Vultures 2 with Kanye West,
Used to shop at Aldi.
aka Northwest, on the greatest song ever made, Bomb.
Put some hot sauce on my Doritos, baby.
We support our favorite content creators in this household. You should too. Trust me, you need to do it.
I'm AI with the braids.
With all that said, we can get into the video because this mask is so hot. I've already had the privilege to cover a variety of artists with a lot of great music and some great food references over the course of this series, making some decent dishes. But I thought that it was finally time that we take a break, take some time to acknowledge the real GOAT in the music industry and pay some homage to Yuno Miles and check out his catalog that exists on streaming as of right now. Despite his massive discography, we only got access to around 8 albums, and I'll list them out in just a moment. We have Feel Like and Avengers, which have 1 song on them. And then we have 6 additional albums, which include some all-time classics like You Know I Can't Rap, You Know Certified Trash, and Knock Knock It's Santa. There's a multitude of references to food across all the Yuno Miles albums, as with all the other artists, but I feel like with Yuno it's actually special because he weaves them in so intricately and with some really advanced double entendres, some great lyricism. He even touches on a little bit of philosophy with what he's talking about, so I thought instead of me sort of summarizing the full list, going album by album, giving you every food, you know, doing that whole same song and dance I always do, I thought that I would just read out some of the great lyrics that we had presented here. So I've pulled up a couple of great ones today. Off his triple platinum hit, Super Saiyan, we see the lines, I thought I was a Tootsie Roll, but instead I'm some goldfish. I tried to rhyme potato with tomato and came up with Pota Tomato. This clearly inspired Eminem to come up with his orange and banana compound line, or Nana. You know, clearly did it first with Potato Auto. Another great track, another really famous track that I'm a big fan of, Michael Jordan. That's actually inspired by my channel. Michael Jordan was named after my channel.
An inbred Victorian child who didn't get any tummy time.
The line's very simple. It goes, Taco Bell, Michael Jordan, McDonald's, Michael Jordan. And honestly, when we're talking about food references in the Yuno Miles discography, I don't think we could really cover everything without forgetting the line off Granddaddy, which is, I keep it in the pot like Sloppy Joe, keep it in the roast like pot roast, and then deploying some really creative onomatopoeia after that. This has definitely got to be my favorite track outside of Frederick Douglass, which is really great. It taught me a lot of history, actually. Yuno Miles is actually known for teaching a lot about civil rights through his music.
Frederick Douglass, Frederick Douglass.
Yuno Miles, with even 50% of his discography available on Spotify, is already beating your favorite rapper in terms of food references, with 74 total across both ingredients and then completed food items, restaurants, whatever. He's got more than Kendrick, he's got more than Kanye, he certainly has more than Frank Ocean, flop. With Yuno's discography, it's really not a question of what we can make, but more what we want to make, as we have access to so many ingredients here. But, you know, I thought originally about doing a lobster spaghetti, maybe with some delicious side accompaniments, but I feel like the recipe that we ended up coming to and what I hypothesized would fit his vibe most clearly is something that you're all going to be very excited to check out. Today's recipe is going to be a hot sandwich I don't really think you can find at a variety of other places, so I'll have me take it away with our ingredients. Bring your ass over here. All right, guys, I'm very much over here. I need to butterfly these real quick, so I'm gonna put you down if you don't mind. Yeah, don't be a baby.
Can't forget about Malcolm X.
Ta-da! Here we are. Alright, so we got our honey buns cooked in a little butter, bacon grease, and hot dog grease. We got our actual bacon and hot dogs themselves. We got our Jif, that is Jif, not GIF, peanut butter, and we have our grape jelly. Very delicious, very nice. Alright, so I'm going to put together this concoction right now. I'm going to start by layering a little peanut butter along the bottom, a little jelly, then layering in our hot dogs and bacon, our meat component in the center. Everyone loves a meaty center. And then we will do a little bit more jelly on top.
A sandwich filled with jellyfish jelly.
Alright guys, time to try on the Yuno Witch in real time. I'm gonna give some real reactions here. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for what happens next.
Smack my grandma in the face with a thumb.
Just clogged my arteries. I will be dead within the next 13 hours.